What did he just say? That's fucking dumb.
Now tell me, what are you looking for in your sales rep?
Any great sales rep will be willing to work on 100% commission because they know they're going to make lots of revenue.
So the reality is all sales reps will work on straight commission if you have your shit together. That's the key, right? And what I mean by that is if you have a process that shows them exactly how to win every single day. Sales reps don't want to come in and have to guess at exactly the activity that they need to win every single day. The second big thing is if you have leads for them to run. And the third thing is if you have clear and adequate compensation, then and only then are they willing to work straight commission. And the straight commission is also not a game where you can actually have them go and generate their own leads, knock doors and whatever, and expect them to go a long duration or period of time without getting paid. So saying all great sales reps will work on straight commission is a half truth, but the reality is they're willing to, provided you have your shit together.
So do you guys provide any type of base or draw just to kind of help me get started in the beginning?
A draw? What are you, an amateur? No, you should be very comfortable working on straight commission from the very start. If you build up your pipeline and start making sales right away, then you're gonna make a lot of money.
Well, that's flat out just bullshit. Sales reps are not gonna go long durations or periods of time without getting paid. They're just not. So if you have a long sales cycle and it takes a long time initially for the rep to get paid, they're gonna want something to bridge that gap. I don't care if they have $2 million in the bank, they're not gonna work for anybody for free for a really long period of time. So you gotta have some kind of draw. You gotta have some type of, or some type of base to basically get the reps through that initial period of time that it takes for them to get paid. If you've got a really short sales cycle, it's a possibility that a rep's willing to wait, but even a really, really great sales rep is not gonna wait 6, 8, 12 weeks to get paid if your sales cycle is really long.
So that commission seems a little bit low. Is that something I can work to increase over time as I hit certain numbers?
Negotiate your commission? God, sales reps are all greedy assholes.
No, that's actually not true. Sales reps want great culture. They want to work for people who exhibit great leadership. They want to work for great managers. They want to work for great companies. And so it's very important to have a great environment or culture because you got to understand you're spending a lot of time in a certain spot during the day, during your life, during the week, whatever the case may be. So it's important to have somewhere where you actually want to show up and go to work every single day. So they're willing to take a little bit less pay if it means that they really enjoy and are fulfilled by the work atmosphere. To think that a sales rep would only move or come to work for you because you're willing to pay them more is just absolutely nuts. In fact, a lot of the sales reps that we've spoken to in the past are willing to take a pay cut to go to work for a leader or an environment or a company that has a great culture on the inside of the organization.
Okay, so tell me, what does your ideal sales rep look like?
Look, just give me someone who will show up. I'm a great sales guy, so I can teach anyone how to sell.
So unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of sales experience. Is that going to be an issue?
Oh no, you don't need any experience. I can train anyone to be a great salesman.
This is one of my favorites. It's like, I got a couple people in the organization that aren't working out. Maybe I got a production guy, maybe I got an admin person or whatever. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make the default position sales. That's like asking somebody who can barely throw a baseball 40 miles an hour to pitch in the major leagues and we can teach them how to throw a baseball 90 miles an hour. No, you can't. Certain people are born and meant to do certain things, and to make sales a default because you can teach somebody to do it is a very massive rookie mistake. The guys that understand that salespeople have a certain DNA, they're born to do a certain thing, they have the gift to gab, they have the gift to talk to people, they're pretty much rejection proof. So to just think that anybody lines up that way just because you can teach somebody how to do a close or go through a set of talking skills to close something up or to sell something is absolutely insane.
So what happened to your most recent sales rep and why is he no longer with you?
So we hired him. He said he was a good sales guy, but then he needed all this training. A great sales rep should not need training.
Hey, do I need to train this new sales guy?
Nah, he's a natural. Great sales reps don't need training.
Oh my word, this one cracks me up. They don't need any training. Even if you take the best of the best sales rep, even if you take the guy that could sell popsicles to Eskimos or ketchup to a woman in a white dress, okay? They still need to be shown the process of how to get from point A to point B. They still need to understand a little bit of benefits about the product and a little bit of benefits or understanding about the pain that the prospect is going through in order to be able to connect the two things together. So to just assume that a really great sales rep doesn't need to be trained, that's a massive mistake. We see a lot of guys do it. They bring a guy in, he's got sales acumen, they put a shirt on him, give him an ass slap, and send him in the field and tell him to go sell something. But in reality, what you've just done is you've handed a loaded pistol to a child, and those things aren't going to connect. You're going to have to actually spend some time with them, get them familiar with the product, get them familiar with what the organization stands for, and then a really great sales rep can put those things together and go sell. You guys know the drill. Like this video so you guys can see more content. We can get more stuff out to you guys on a regular and consistent basis. Also, put your comments below, put your questions below. I will answer those questions as you put them in there. And subscribe to this so you guys don't miss anything that we are constantly putting out.